Congratulations. Now that you've input your Twilio SID and your token and potentially your campaign for your linked messaging service, you now have unlocked the dashboard. If you're still waiting for your campaign to be approved, don't worry. We're going to walk you through the next steps. I'm going to show you how you input that and get yourself properly set up once that campaign gets approved. When you log into your dashboard for the first time, you're going to see a demo location. We actually provide you with a demo location that's free of charge. That does not count against the number of seats in the software. As you can see, I've got the demo location here. It's not been hooked up yet. If I want to log in, I can just click on the little hyperlink to log in. I can activate or deactivate the account, delete it, or I can change the password if I wanted to do that from there. If you want to manually add or create a location, you can do so by clicking on the purple button, and then you will always have a demo subscription plan by default in your software. So you can basically create a demo, send up to 20 text messages in that demo account per month, showing a prospect what it looks like in the software. We do this so that you can connect your own agency, use it as your own demo account, and not have to connect a live client and log into somebody else's account to show prospect how everything works. Now, because this is a white label dashboard, there's some key factors that I want you to know, and we're going to show you how to change some of the things inside of the platform. Number one, the bottom right-hand side, you have access to a little help widget. The locations underneath you inside of your agency that would go on your listing of locations here will not have that option. We will act as your tier 2 technical support for anything that you have that are question-wise. Let our support staff know. If you can't handle it with your clients, we'll work directly with you. We will not talk or engage with your clients at all because you are our customer, they are not. In the top right-hand corner, you can see mine says Demo Agency Account. It also says it in the All Rights Reserved section right here. What you're going to do is you can go into the white label settings of your account, and you can adjust everything that your potential clients and the locations that you serve are going to see, to include your business name. So you're going to put your agency name or your name here, or whatever the name of your product is. And then you can select a subdomain of either Reviewly.ai or our white label subdomain, which is on a private URL, getnewfeedback.com. So you can basically go in here, you can change this. We give you a subdomain by default, change it to one to your name, your business, whatever it is. But know that if you click update after you've changed this, you will get logged out. If you forget what you change it to or anything like that, don't worry about it. We have single site sign-on, which means that as long as your name and email address is correct, your email address and password is correct, it will log you in and take you to the right place in the software, right? So you can log in at Reviewly.ai, go to our login button, and it will then go to your Get New Feedback URL without a problem. Support email address, because you are frontline support for your own customers because you are using a white label software. Enter in your email address here. That will provide your support email address to your clients. You can also upload your own logo, and you can upload a favicon if you'd like for the browser bar as well. If you change the name of the business name, it will change here and will change up an H1 tag for the software. Next up is contacting support. You have that set up here on the tab. And then if you want to go right back to our training area for Reviewly.ai, you have access to that as well. If you want to adjust or change your subscription, you can go to the subscription tab. It will also allow you to update your credit card if need be, in the case that you're using that underneath our software. In some cases with partners, that may not show up. Just talk to the partner and they'll be able to work with you from there. If you want to go and update your information, right? So we talked about white label. We'll talk about subscriptions in another video. And then this is your information. When you go to the My Information tab, it'll show you the total number of active locations and your total locations that you have access to. You can, again, update your business name here, put in your business category. I'll just say marketing agency or digital agency from there. You also have the ability to update the primary language. So the primary language is language that all of the users underneath your dashboard will start with, English by default. And you can see that we have a different select ones that are in there. That does not change any of the feedback settings. What that changes is it changes the AI settings for initial customer review drafts and business response recommendations, and it'll change it to that language. You would have to manually change everything else inside of the dashboard, but this is to make sure that that is the primary language of all the locations underneath your business. Put in your phone number, email, all self-explanatory down to password, and you can see that you have an API key. If you're using any of our functionality with our APIs to include adding locations, or you need to do something specific with those locations to turn them on or off or set it up, that's going to be your agency level API key. Your locations will have their own as well. I'll show that in a different video when we get down to the locations. Your Twilio SID and token have already been input. Now, if for some case you're waiting on your campaign, it has not been approved yet, what you're going to do when your campaign is approved, takes about 1 to 3 business days. You can go into your linked messaging service. You can actually put it in and click on update. And this section right here will give you the ability to select the address. So I have different campaigns inside of my main account. You can see 2 are from the same address. So make sure that you connect the correct address with the correct link messaging service. Most of you are going to have only one option from there. If you expand outside of the US and you want to add different countries, just go to add country, and you can see that we service Australia, Canada, Mexico, which was the primaries when you logged in. But we also have partners in the Netherlands, UK, and Hungary that have all actually asked us to be able to add different Twilio locations. From there, if you go outside of the US and Canada, just know that there are some additional Twilio requirements that you may have. Talk with Twilio, talk with our support staff, and we'll be able to send those to you. But since most of our users are in the US and or Canada, we're going to focus on those. But you do have the ability to add or delete countries accordingly from there. In addition to that, when you go to your location to be able to manage all of them, you can see all the basic information that you have and that you need is right in front of you. You can't really go far without 1 or 2 clicks, but that's it. That is setting up your white label account, making sure that your information is correct. You have the ability to go back there and edit it or choose it and select it depending on where you're at in your process to make sure that you have everything correctly set up from there. And in the next video, I'm going to walk you through how to properly set up a subscription so that you can start inputting your new clients and customers into the system, whether it be through a paid account or a trial or a free account, depending on if you're taking billing outside of the platform.